Oh, the stuff you find in Debug. Welcome to my channel and today's video where I am going to build a starter home in Forgotten Hollow, which is the home of the vampires. It's going to be pretty challenging for me at least, because usually when I build in The Sims 4, I don't have a budget. And now I do. Basically, kind of my max is 19,500 simoleans. You know, that you have a little bit of money left, I don't know, to eat. But yeah, a starter home, that is going to be a thing. The other thing is I'm only allowed to use base game and vampire pack. Yes, shall we? I am in Forgotten Hollow. And I have already set the money to the money that I can use. I've also made a sim. She is called Vivian von Schwarzwald, I believe I called her. And she's a vampire, and her ambitions are to be the most known and notorious vampire that has ever graced, I don't know, The Sims. So yes, she's a little bit dastardly. But we are going to go for it. Let's just start, I don't know, with a rectangle. Let's start like this. I don't know, because we can. For hallway or door, and then, I don't know, stairs or something. I've not decided if I want to have stairs leading up or down. I don't know, somewhere in my mind I always feel like a vampire should sleep, you know, below ground. But maybe I am mistaken in that. I don't know. I want also kind of porch stuff. So let's go here and then let's do this. Or maybe the kitchen. Kitchen can be actually one smaller, because it doesn't have to, the kitchen doesn't have to be big. It can be a kind of a wraparound kitchen, yes. And then the living room can be, I can do kind of maybe a toilet there, and then the living room like this, because why not? I do want kind of a little hallway moment, so we're going to do that. The only thing I don't have right now is a dining room, right? Maybe we can do it like this then. And then, I don't know, I have a kitchen and a dining area, maybe. Let's plop in some stairs. Also do this. And then you want like that. So you can come into the kitchen here, yes. So that's then going to be the living room there. This is the hallway with a toilet. Yeah, unless I make this. No, this is fine. This is fine. Don't overthink it. This is fine. For upstairs, then we will do that. Have a little bathroom here and a bedroom there. And then, I don't know, something there. Okay, let's go and roof everything. That is looking pretty snazzy. Or I don't know why I said that. Such a weird word. Yes, let's do that. Oh, you are very high up here though. So maybe I need to change you to another one. Or shall I do that? Is that weird? Probably yes, but we will leave it for now. I have a nice square here, so I could do this and that. And then we basically have a towery thingamajiggy. Is that fun? I don't know. Maybe it is something different. So you can go away. Yes, away, away, away. I don't like the way that this is looking. So that means that I need to change you to one of these. Something like that. Do I like that? I don't know yet. It's different. I don't know. We're just going to leave it. I do want you out though, like that. This is fine. Don't overthink it. It's fine. Do want to raise it up on a nice platform, like so. And then this is kind of, I don't know, the shell. So let's then go inside and see if it's basically the way that I want it. So the plan is, man. You come in here. It's going to be an archway. And then we have the front door, but I do want a little hallway. It should not really matter. But I don't know, it kind of does, if that makes any sense at all. I'll probably put an archway here. Well, maybe I'll open it up. I'm not sure yet. And then the toilet can go here. The living room can go here. And the kitchen dining room can go there. And then upstairs we have a bedroom here. We have the bathroom here. And then here we can add, I don't know, a small study or, you know, something like that. a washing room, whatever you want. What I do want is a porch like that. Let's see how we are with the roofing, because I also need to roof that. Okie dokie, I have added, as you can see, some columns. I actually think that I want to move this. I added some basic stairs, and what I actually noticed, because I wanted to do an archway here for the front door, but then you cannot really put the stairs flush if you do that. However, if you do this with the column thingy-majingy, then you can. I could theoretically do a different spandrel. Oh, maybe, let's see. Oh, that one's actually very pretty. I like that one. It's from base game, but I actually like that one better. So we're going to change that. Yes. Let's start with wallpaper. Let's see what we have. I think it is going to be sidling. We have this in light gray or in basically darker gray. We'll grab the dark gray. That's not too bad. What else do we? We also have paneling. Of course we do. What's this? Pinstripe grains. What's that? I think this one is also very cool. This is from base game, the pinstripe grains. I've never used this. Today is going to be the day. I think these are actually cool, but do we have them? Oh, wow. I don't like those colors at all. I really like these. Ooh, that could be a nice one. Oh, yes. Yes, I like these. I like these. Yes. Okay. Doors, let's find the door. I can do this one. Store the bearded trickster door. I think that one's cool. So we will do that. Is that functional? Well, not specifically, because if you open up the doors, you cannot really go in, right? I kind of want you, let's put you there for now. So honestly, a sliding door would be better, or a single door, or just a window. Oh, that one is very cool. Is it functional? Probably not, but that does not really matter. We're going for, I don't know, style, not substance. Or something like that. Let's put some archways and doors and such inside, so that I know, because this, yes. Oh, I'm so indecisive. I love these ones, those prairie posts, but this is also fine. And it's only 50 simoleans. And then I can also do one to the kitchen. Like that. Yes. Okay, so we have that then. Yes. I need a door for the toilet. Do I want a door there or here? Not decided. The kitchen is very big though. Could make it smaller. Shall we just do that? Because I think that that is actually big enough for the kitchen and the just a little dining nook area table there. Okay. So the base game ones are a little bit cheaper. And honestly though, these Bland Co., they have, I think, a pretty cool swatch, and that's this one. I actually quite like this one. Although I do think that for this we kind of need to go a little bit more Victorian-esque. So I think I'm going to go to these. And then we can do the stove there. Is that an idea? I think that this is still too big though. I can also put stove here. Put you there. Then a dining table there. Is that functional? Honestly, I have a very, very small kitchen, so I don't actually know why it is so difficult for me to figure out where to put kitchen.
One eternity later.
I found wallpaper that I like. So the wallpaper that I used is from Vampires. What I also did is kind of as a backsplash, did tile. I don't know, something like this. I also, put in the windows everywhere. So here I just grabbed the ones from Vampires. And I think that they match very, very well. So yes, I actually forgot to get railing and stairs. So let's do that and that. Yes. Then let's get fences. Let's do it like that then. Yeah, I like this railing. I think it's nice. I use it quite often, actually. I could go for chimney, but I don't have that much money left. And honestly, it does not matter one bit, because it's The Sims and it's not real, people. We'll just do that like a nail in a coffin. Let's do that, because why not? So this is basically the shell of the house. Yes, I did the kitchen with the things that we basically need. So let's also do that in the toilet room, in the bathroom. Let's grab a toilet. We have that one from Vampires, but it's pretty expensive, so we'll just get the ambassador. And we'll get a black one because we can. We cannot really put a sink in here, which is completely fine because we have a sink there. So let's get some toilet paper though. Let's be fancy. Oh, fancy color. Okay, so that's the kitchen largely done because we don't, we don't have a lot. I can potentially put a little bit of clutter in. I do want to put a towel in, so let's at least do a towel. Okay, so that is what I want to do for the kitchen right now, just because I don't have a lot of budget. So I just want to get the essentials first. So here I already put fireplace in. I do think that I'm going to just, that is a little bit too much to size down. I'm going to use my tool mod and size it down. Let's do 0.8. Yeah, that is fine. Okay. What I could potentially also do is go to stone and then do that. Let's get a couch. That looks very comfortable. Not really. I was joking. But you know what? It's just going to be, it's a starter home. We're just going to do it. It's not my style at all. I don't like, just looking at it makes my butt go to sleep, but whatever. What else do we want in here? I don't really have room for coffee tables, so let's just get kind of accent tables for an accent table for next here. And let's go for a black swatch. Yes. So I have the basic necessities, right? I have a couch, I have a table, I have heating. I can go outside. So that is one oil lamp. I could do two, but I don't know, one is fine. For now, it's so sparse what I'm doing. It's just, oh, it's so not me at all. It's so not me at all. But that is fine. Lighting and then wall lighting. I really like these, the Gothic wall scone. Let's put you there. Yes. And we kind of need something for here. Okay. And here in the toilet, I just put one of those, very, very small lights because it does not really matter that much. Yes, this was the one that I was looking for, the coat rack. I also think we don't need two, to be quite honest. So let's remove one. Okay, so we have you there, yes. So that is then basically the hallway. So let's go upstairs. I already put a light here. I can actually basically put it there and then do shift and click the light so I can tone it down a little bit because also, it's a vampire house. They don't need that much lighting. Mod pot twin sleeper. Oh, that is such a sad bed. Well, it's my own fault. Does it fit though? I don't think so. It will, but we will have to get rid of the fireplace. Okay. So, yes, here's the bed. We also don't have curtains. Hey. I don't like those end tables, but we do need end tables, so... Well, we don't really. Yes, and then... let's put a light here, because we need a light. Let's just put you here, because it does not really matter. Like that. Okay. Let's also get a toilet for up here. This bathroom is way too big. That's what she said. Okay, so what I actually just did is I made the bathroom smaller because it doesn't have to be that big. Yeah, this is a better size. So let's just put the bath thingy there, and then the toilet there, and then we can put the sink here. I think. Let me fiddle around with this a little. That one's fine. Like that. Yes. And that is, well, very, very simple bathroom actually done. Do I have a light in there? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's put you there. Yes. So I also need a dresser for the bedroom. Just scoot it into the wall a little. And I kind of hope that they can get there. I think they can. And then I am going to cheat. So I'm going to pull you back. I am going to get my tool mod. And I'm going to scale this up. 1.3, let's see. That barely covers the window. 1.4. Yes, and then elevate. 0.1. And then we basically only have curtains in the bedroom and we have 831 simoleans left. Oh, but I also need lighting for in the bedroom. Of course I do. Honestly, again, the least offensive I think is going to be these. Let's see if I can kind of clutter it up a little bit. Let's see if I can get some plants. So I found some clutter for the bedroom. I just put books and basically two plants. And that's kind of, oh yeah, and I found a spider web. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that also has a tiny spooder in it. So I think that's cute. But that's basically it for the bedroom. So it's not very interesting. But then again, it's a starter home. So it's fine. And I think that compared to EA starter homes, this is very fancy. Oh, I forgot the toilet paper. Oh no. Where's the toilet paper? Here is the toilet paper. Let's do the authority. Let's put you here. Let's put a chair there. Why? I don't know. So they can look outside or something. Oh, I also don't have furniture for outside. Oh dear. I forgot. Outdoor furniture. What do we have? I can also put two chairs. One here and then one there. And then we have 31 simoleans left. So this is then it for the paid version. It's looking pretty sad right now, isn't it? However, what I can do is landscaping, and landscaping is going to be free. At least the way that I do it. So let's go to terrain tools. Let's look at pavement. So we have a rock. Yes. Yeah, I like that one. And the fun thing is that even the whatchamacallit? The fencing, we can get out of debug. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to debug and live edit. And then let's see. Oh no, that is not in fences though. That is in, I think, wall sculptures. Let's see what we can find. See, looky here. And looky here. Looky what we found. So we can do all sorts of things. I don't know if I want to use these though. I'm just going to put some stuff that I could potentially use so that I don't have to go look for it. Let me go and do the landscaping and then I'll show you what I did when I'm done. The landscaping is done and I think it looks cute. Not over the top, but just, I don't know, just enough, you know, to still make it a starter home. So here in this kind of corner, it's something that I did in a previous build as well, which was the build that I made my haunted house. In that video, I used ruin pieces to put in the corner, and I actually really like that. So I did the same here with just some stone fencing that I found in Debug. And the planting that you see here is from the vampire pack. Some nice creepy vines. You actually see those fissures there. That's because of one of the lot traits, but I will go over the lot traits that I gave it in just a minute. I just first want to kind of show you the outside a little bit. I thought it would complement the house very well if it basically had some, you know, creeper style plants as well that kind of grew up to the house. Let's go inside the house now. Oh, before I forget, you see the fence here? I actually just put one of the fencing pieces on a diagonal and then with just another post piece, I just made sure that it looked nice. So that when you go look like that, basically on eye level with that, you can kind of see that the fence is floating where it needs to float. I hope that makes sense. But yes, we are just going to go inside now. I did forget to paint the roof and also I ran out of money, so I'm just going to ignore that. And then here we are in the hallway. Nice lighting. Let's look here. You know, it's functional. It has a coat rack, it has lighting, it has the door to the toilet in there. And here we have the kitchen, we have the upstairs. And then there is the living room. It's functional. You know, at the end of the day, this is a starter home. So, and starter homes in The Sims are not fancy at all. So here we have the kitchen, which has everything you need, you know. I actually quite like how it turned out. I think especially for a starter home, you know, honestly, I would not really mind having this kitchen. Although the stove is weird because of the buttons. The buttons are in the wrong place. I don't know. We don't have stoves like that, where the buttons are, you know, there against the wall. Our buttons are in front of the hot part, if that makes sense. So that was the kitchen. Let's then go to the living room, which also has the door to the back patio. And again, it's, you know, it's a sparse room, but it functions. And yes, Miss von Schwarzwald is on the couch with, no, not a vampire boy that she just met. They were hitting it off, apparently. The thing that I love about The Sims so much is that there's so much different types of clutter in there that I can really go ham, because honestly, I am not a minimalist at all. So this kind of hurts my soul a little bit. It doesn't really, but you know, I love being dramatic as well sometimes. So the TV actually functions there, which is fine. I could also potentially have put it on top of the fireplace, but in the corner it's fine. So yes, that was the living room. Let's now go upstairs. I actually really like the window here. I think that is fun. Oh no, we need to go the correct way. Okay, so we have a little, you know, chair here so you can look out the window or whatever. Then here we have a nice plant and the master bedroom. Well, the only bedroom. So here's the bed with, I thought I put curtains here. I'm sure I put a curtain here, but apparently, I don't know, the curtain has been stolen. I don't know what happened, but we do have curtains here. Oh, look, there's a little spooder. Hello, spooder. A lot of you probably like, oh no, not a spider. Oh no. I actually have tarantulas at home, so I think that spooder that is in that webby is quite cute. So here's then the dresser with some books, some plants, and then the door with the robe. Actually really like the wallpaper as well, by the way. And then we go across the hall to the bathroom. And yes, again, everything that you will need. You know, you have a sink, you have a mirror, you have your shower, and we have a toilet. Let me show you before I forget. Oh, that's the wrong side. The patio. I found this in Debug as well. And I thought it was quite cute. So yes, and then here, you know, we have the chairs. There are 2 chairs. And then the budget ran out. So I also put 2 fireflies on the property, so you see the square there on the ground. In live mode they are fireflies, and I also put one in the front underneath the tree thingamajiggy in the corner, I believe. So let me tell you about the lot traits that I gave it. So the lot type is residential. The traits is registered vampire lair, on hallowed grounds, those are the colored fishes that you see, and vampire nexus. And then the lot challenge is scare seeker, and that means there's something in the air here that fills you with eldritch excitement and attracts Sims looking for a ghoulishly good time. I thought that was very apt. Yes, I thought it was. And if it's looking different now than a little while ago, that's true. It's because I turned off my reshade filters. So yes, this is what it looks like, and I think it turned out very well, especially, you know, on the budget, and for being a vampire starter home, I think it's a very cool vampire starter home. So it is base game and vampires. It is called Widow's Hollow, and it will be on my gallery. I can also save the sim that I made that is basically living here, if I can find where she's at. Let's see. I think I actually saved her already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I will upload both to the gallery. My gallery name is Nikki Raven 76. Editing me here. I was going through the video. To be completely transparent, the video is actually done as I'm filming this piece. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, I made a boo-boo in the house because it's a vampire and she has a bed and not a coffin. So here I am in game having to refilm shit because I did not pay attention. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the bed, and I'm going to give her a coffin. So the cheapest coffin that I can find is this one, the aged wood coffin. It's 410 simoleans. I don't know. Do I want a dark brown? I kind of like the dark brown, but does it fit here? Oh, I actually don't know. It should, right? But I'm not sure. So let's play test. Sleep. I think she can. Oh no, she cannot. Really? Oh, that is so annoying. Maybe if we shift it like this. I don't know though. We will try again. Because she needs coffin, you know. Ha! So she has a coffin. So now I can kind of, she does, now she does not really need these, does she? But that is fine. We will just, I don't know, leave it like this. This is the way that it is going to be with the coffin. You know, all the nice walkthroughs and everything that I showed you. It's all nice and dandy, but we're going to do the bedroom again. So then here's the new bedroom, including coffin, the way it is supposed to be in a vampire bedroom. Yes. And now I will give you back to my past self to basically close off the video again. Let me know down below what you thought of the house. Do you think I succeeded? Will you be downloading this? Let me know down below. So I also want to rearrange the rest of the houses that are here, and I don't know, maybe I can kind of keep with the pricing that they have here, or maybe I'm just going to go wild. I don't know. There's also still an empty lot here. Maybe I'll make another starter home there. I'm not sure yet. Maybe an underground lair, maybe that could be fun. Let me know your thoughts down below. And yeah, this is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to wish you a fantastic day, a fabulous evening, happy gaming, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.